Hey guys, it's Sam here from DecoExchange again, and we are going to make a fall grapevine using just a few pieces of product. Alright, so I bundled these contents together in the warehouse for the day. It is 2 sets of leaves and 2 rather large picks. For this one, since this pick is so large and heavy, instead of just going in with one, we are going to cut these. So on the back, if we look at it, you can see we have some pretty simple places to cut. So we'll trim this one here. That'll give us 2. And we'll do the same thing with the other one. So I want to have my bow here, so I'm going to start building out around the sides. On this project, we're going to try to have a lot of the grapevine showing. Right. Then take that little tip that we had, we're going to work that up here. Alright. So see how this one wants to fall over? We'll probably have to zip tie that in a better position. If you don't have zip ties, you can take a pipe cleaner, wrap it around your stem, and then just don't touch the hot glue. Wrap it around a section of the grapevine. Pipe cleaners and grapevines are always fun to use. That's why we typically recommend you use something a little bit sturdier like a zip tie. Alright. So I'll show you what I did on the back. I ran that pipe cleaner through there. Pull it as tight as you can, and then twist it off. And then just adds a little bit of security so your project doesn't lean out of whack. Alright. Now I'm going to build up down here. I am going to leave room for my bow. Alright, take our tip and we'll add it up here. And you can see how we focus just on this bottom half of the wreath. Alright, we have our stems. This time I'm going to cut them all off. This time I'm going to use them to make the whole project look bigger. So, same amount of product that we use in the other pieces. We're just using them at a slightly different method. Which allows for a much bigger impact on your wreath. So keep in mind the triangle patterns help all the time, right? So we have one here, one up here. Right. So this big one is coming down this way. I don't want it to stick out that way. That'll be weird. So I may build up the inside here. And then use one of our smaller pieces to build out this way. Last piece up here at the top. Alright, then I thought it would be fun to add a few pieces of this wispy grass in there. Just to give it a little bit more fun texture and color. Maybe I ain't going there. There we go. And then I'm layering that behind the pieces so that it doesn't stick out too much. Just enough to give it that extra little 3D texture, y'all. I think we need one here. Right, so triangle, triangle. And it just gives it a little bit of extra fun. We might put one coming out right there. Right behind that bow that we're going to add. Making sure I get lots of hot glue. Alright, so ideally our bow will sit right in here, and the tails will hang down and cover some of this. Alright, let's get this slightly out of our way. So y'all, this was a pretty big wreath in a pretty short amount of time. Let's make a bow. Alright, so I grabbed some colors that mix in pretty well. We'll do an 18-inch tail. Not 18, 16. 3 loops on both sides, about 6 inches. So 3 loops each side, 6 inches, 18-inch tails, 16-inch tails. No, I can't add today. Come back in with a burlap with 2 on each side. About 5.5 inches. And then I'm going to come back with that nice colorful one again on top. I like to finish the top of my bows with the same ribbon that is on the bottom. At least the same color scheme, if nothing else. It helps bring it all together, I think. Alright. So on this one, I'm going to zip tie and pipe cleaner, because I have to get pretty far back there. I don't know that my pipe cleaner is going to be long enough. Zip tie's going to be long enough. One of them. So get it a little tight. Slide your pipe cleaner in there. Then tighten up some more. Get the fluffing out of the way. On this one, we may come back in and add that center strip. So cut a piece of the 1.5 inch ribbon. You can fold it in half if you want cleaner edges. Wrap it around. Get this tied off. Alright. Pull this as tight as I can. Snip it down. Now we will take our pipe cleaners and get this secured right in here. Now I'm not going to pull this too overly tight in there, because if I do, we'll lose the bow. Alright, there we have it. One elegant, nice grapevine wreath on these tails. We'll just take them and start curling them up a little bit. That way they're not quite as unruly as my bangs. So y'all, if you struggle with getting your ribbons to curl, you can always take, whatever you have available. So a glue stick, and just wrap it like if you were going to curl your hair. Just realize whatever you do it with, it's going to make them pretty tight. So if you had like a 1-inch dowel rod or something, that would work perfect. There we go. This one's not. Try to put it there. Alright. Hope y'all enjoyed.